Okay, listen. We literally just ran a flushless build. This time we're running spades and hearts only, okay? It's a new deck. I haven't... This wasn't in the last demo, at least. I know exactly what to do. We skip, and then we skip again, and then we're going to get a free rare joker as long as we're able to make this work. But it's definitely going to work because the only thing in the freaking deck is spades and hearts, man, which means we're going to get a flush. And I know we got the 7s, we got the 8s, we got the 9s, but I think you got to do it this way. I think you just got to fish for the flush for now. This deck seems designed to be like flush pilled. Now, don't screw this up for me. I love to see that. Thank you. Thank you. Because there's 2 of each cards plus suit because of the fact that all the clubs got converted to spades. I understand. Okay. How we doing here? Perfect. Perfect. You'd love to see it. So we're going to get a free rare joker. Maybe we could structure the start of our runarounds. Maybe not. We'll see, okay? Actually, everything in the shop is going to be free, so this is amazing. This joker gains 0.5 mult for each card sold. Resets when the boss blind is defeated. Okay, so a joker that creates more jokers would go crazy here. That's interesting and potentially scary for sure. It seems like this negative joker, 1 free reroll per shop. plus 2 mult per reroll you've done in the shop? Come on, man! It's all right, we can get him back. We can get him back. Imagine if we caught it off the reroll here. Hearts. Planet cards, spades, bonus cards, mult cards. Obviously, converting every card to a heart seems tempting, but like I think it's easy enough to make flushes as is. I think that might be the wrong way to think about it. Let's honestly, let's just take these 2 cards and mult them up. Seems sensible to me. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. Free reroll. 1 in 4 chance to upgrade level of played poker hands. And every played card permanently gains +4 chips when scored. Why not relatively max it out right now? I recognize that we don't have any jokers to sell, but we may not need jokers to sell for the first couple of blinds here. And then we can get like a sell engine available for later. I think getting the hiker early, because the hiker upgrades the chips of every card you play permanently. So getting the hiker early, even if we're going to sell it at some point, kind of seems cracked, man. Even if a lot of our other jokers don't actually impact our scoring. I guess the other way to think about this is that it's kind of like, what do you got? Play only 1 hand type. That seems totally fair. I think we'll only play flushes anyway. Discard these because we got a good multiplier. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, if we just get our money high as well, it seems like 0.5 mult for every card sold. This almost just seems like a stealth econ pick for me. Because jokers sell for like half of what they cost to buy. And we've leveled up flush. Holy, it's perfect, brother. It's perfect. We know what we're doing. If you just had like a good supply of money, it's basically you just spend your money on mult. Now, vampire early, it does seem tempting. Don't get me wrong, it does seem tempting. What about a spectral pack? What would we be looking for, though? I don't know. Just any enhanced cards would probably go crazy. I'm just worried it would be really funny. I'll create two more Kings of Hearts. I just got scared. I was like, I don't want to turn all cards to the same suit, because what if it turns into clubs? That's why I was reading to make sure that it wasn't like can never have clubs. It was just like start the run with only hearts and spades. So right now, I would say we're straight chilling. We're enjoying like some scaling. You know, every time we play a card, it gets permanently upgraded by Hiker. We're enjoying the potential of scaling flushes with Space Joker. We have an extra Joker slot. We can sell Scary Face to fit something relevant, and if we ever get scared of how, like, the score, the ante's required, I think that we're not feeling too bad about it, just to be honest with you. This is kind of nice, too, though. Just to have and to hold for now, maybe. If we ever get scared, we can just start yeeting our bad jokers out of there, and then Campfire should carry us. So we're really looking for Jupiter. All we want to see is Jupiter forever. And if space... I would love to take the joker that makes it so luck-based stuff happens twice as often. Because for Space Joker to get flush pogging to the maximum, that's the industry term that we use, that would go to the moon. It would go to the moon. Now, we put face cards on the right for photographs, so it multiplies the mult as late as possible. I don't know if it's relevant. I don't know if we have anything that actually adds to our mults, but probably good to get in the habit in case we're going to keep this for a minute. Yes! Thank you! I'm telling you, bro, Space Joker can go to the stratosphere. If it just gets the flush going to the maximum. Oh, man. Celestial. We always want a Celestial pack. We smoke in that Celestial pack. Even if it doesn't give us exactly what we're looking for, straight flush has to be like the lowest value. I never play it. I always buy it. Face cards give you mults. We still have $4. We do. Mult that then gets multed is... It's a good idea, but we could also just save our money because I think that we're still chilling right now. We're literally only playing flushes. Like, I don't think we need to complicate the situation. It's also ante 3. Me when I'm 4. Okay, thank you, Space Joker, coast to coast. I appreciate it. You gotta move this Andy all the way to the right, bro. You gotta move him all the way to the right. This is great stuff. I love that we've got all this latent potential just ready to pop. I'm gonna own this for you. I don't think we need to make flushes with 4 cards. It's so easy for us to make them with 5. Let's get some more Spectral Andrews going. I will absolutely add Polychrome to our ace. That's another 1.5x on the mult. I would love to add a glass card for score and a Celestial pack for the Jupiter. No Jupiter, huh? Yeah, things you hate to see. Still, I think this is flush plus planets. Takes us... If you don't see what you like, let that be a lesson to you. You don't see what you like, use your free reroll. That's what it's there for. Okay, I'm over it. I'm feeling better now. Now, this one's going to be a little... Oh, thank you for the level, Space Joker. This one's going to be a little tougher because of the fact that our base mults are halved, but we still get there. Don't even sweat it, brother. We still get there. We don't even have to think about this one. This is a much easier run to pilot than our last one right now. And again, you might be saying, well, you're not getting any value out of Campfire. Me, we don't need any value out of Campfire yet. We get the value out of Campfire when we need it. I'm happy to have it for now, just taking up space. Times 4 mults. If your hand contains 4 of a kind. Don't think we're going to see that one. $8 if you trigger the Boss Blind ability. For now, I snooze and we go again. Boss Blind must play 5 cards. That honestly would have been the easiest $8 ever made, but so be it. And we do have a straight, but I will be playing flushes because I want Space Joker to hit. Come on. You just give it a try. Maybe it's... he's coping. It might still work. It might still work. Maybe I didn't think we'd have time to try Endless on this one. Like, let's not count our chickens before we hatch. We obviously haven't even gotten, like, through the game yet. But all Planet and Celestial packs are free. Oh, man. Scary Face, you're gone. Planet and Celestial packs are free. That's crazy. And then we just want to see planets as much as possible. And you're buying Jupiter nonstop. We get the voucher that makes it so the most commonly played hand always shows up in our planet packs. He's pogging. He is pogging. Anyway, what I was going to say is I didn't think we'd have time for endless on this one, but we actually might, just because like the first few antes are going by so fast because all we do is play flushes. It probably limits our scaling in the long term, but in the short term, it feels fucking nutty, bro. I said the F word. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you're watching this with your toddler. I'm so sorry. I know you thought you were safe because it was a YouTube video, not a Twitch stream. We get vile in the Twitch streams, okay? I've crossed the wall there. I apologize. It just slipped out. Now, if you could hear what we say on the Twitch streams, though, or if you do hear what we say on the Twitch streams, you know we come by it honestly. Can I get some freaking Jupiters, man? I mean, I appreciate what Space Joker's accomplishing for it. Why wouldn't you buy Mars? Why wouldn't you buy Mars, bro? Now, a Lover's card seems pretty good, but why wouldn't you buy Mars, bro? Ridiculous. So we don't have a straight, except, guess what? We do. Or sorry, a flush. Obviously, you knew what I was talking about, because it's not like we're playing anything but a flush here. Did it level up the hand again? It's already level 9. We're only on ante 4. What's insane is we can so easily sell Photograph. We can so easily, at some point, sell Space Joker and Hiker. No point in selling Chaos. We can sell Astronomer, and then we've got stuff that we can add to, like, to help out on our, to actually generate to then get multiplied by Campfire. I'm telling you, like, there's something special going on here, okay? We go next. We can afford to get some econ rolling. We don't have a flush, except, oh wait, yes we do. And please level it. Every time Space Joker levels it up, I am praging. That's Twitch for praying. Plus, not to mention, every time we play a card, that card gets a freaking, hi Tomo, gets a permanent +4 chips that then gets multiplied through all of our mults, and then they've leveled up the flush once more. Yes, they have. I know it looks like we're falling off a little bit. Just remember, as long as we make it comfortably to the score required, the more times we get to play cards, the better it is. The more chances you get at Space Joker, the more chances you get at Hiker. I really just, I want to buy some planets, basically. Thank you. How about a quick little Jupiter? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I should look at what the boss blind has going for us here. Free reroll. Free planet. Oh, my God. And then get some interest. -1 hand size. Not great, not terrible. There's something we can live with, I think. I can't believe it. We drew 4 spades again. 4 spades, 4 hearts. This is good. You gotta, bro, this is an amateur hour, okay? Can you please move your jack further to the right so that it triggers Photograph as late as possible? No. That was a tactical misplay so that we stayed under the big blind limit so we could play one more hand, and then Space Joker leveled up flush to level 12. Yeah, that's the ticket. He's cooking. Free Mercury. Me in 2008. That's when the manufacturer went out of business. I'm going to save money once more, unless we find something deeply compelling, because I feel like building our econ is necessary to eventually make Campfire pop, because it's going to cost a lot of money to keep that engine rolling. But I feel like and I'm not trying to like tempt fate when I say this, I feel like our risk of death is like really low right now. It's a very easy deck to play. And we don't even end up using our discards that often. Plus, like Space Joker takes care of scaling us. Astronomer takes care of scaling us when I at least notice it. Thank you for the free Jupiter. Things you love to see. I'm still looking for the voucher of the century. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. Okay, now here's where you could go insane. What do you think? Is it too cocky to discard Obviously, the answer is no, because I'm going for it. Is it too cocky to discard a flush to level it up guaranteed? It's a funny idea, right? Hearts and diamonds are the same. There's literally a useless joker now that I look at it. So, literally discard a flush to level up flushes. This is psychotic, and I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. Then Space Joker. Oh! It hit! It hit, brother! It hit! Holy! I can afford the discard. Now, the real problem, where I can see myself getting into trouble... You did it again! If we don't draw a flush right off the jump, then we have to discard to try to get a flush to play, but actually to No. You'd have to play a hand to get a card to discard. That seems not that smart to me. I think this is really good. It's 50 chips, and hearts give us +4 mult, which then gets multiplied through, at least by the last one. And we are, like, I want to keep Astronomer, because the only way we're going to keep scaling this if we end up getting to Endless is by getting the flushes to be worth more and making our cards better. Which is maybe why we should take Hone, to be fair. But I think, like, Hiker can go. It is giving us, like, 20 chips, basically, every time we play cards. But this is giving us 50 flat, and then actually some flat mult, which I think is necessary. We want to keep our upgrader engines here. And Chaos the Clown you have to keep because it doesn't... There's no cost to it. Don't actually want that one. We'll go next. I recognize we're over the interest cap, but I think this is the right play. Little dicey, little dangerous, but I think it's the right play. So here's where we might lose our minds. Play this. If this goes wrong, I deserve it. Discard this so that it upgrades our flush level. This is where things get hot. Please, Space Joker. Okay, that's I've gotten overly lucky. I understand. I recognize that. My God, it worked seamlessly. But it's spicy. It's hot. Now the run's getting a little bit more dangerous to pilot as well. Fool gives us Jupiter, and that's like that's a buy and use any day of the week. And then Free Venus, who says no. I would probably be persuaded to buy a Spectral Pack and just see what you get. Don't be afraid to skip. Red Seal's good enough. Negative to a random Joker, -1 hand size. -1 hand size is really bad. Because of this, like, it makes Burnt Joker much harder to access. I think I would rather just add Red Seal to a Heart card so that it gets triggered more times on Lusty Joker, but admittedly, having a space for 1 extra Joker would be sick. But it might land on something we don't really care about anyway. I don't know, it might have landed on something incredible. It's the way it works. Cards previously played this ante are debuffed. It's not ideal. We discard a flush. It levels a flush. We play a flush. It's a heart flush. And I have 25 minutes remaining to make this work. And we're very comfortable. The thing is, we're going to lose that 2x from Campfire unless we start selling some stuff. So you gotta... you gotta decide at some point that maybe... +1. Another +1 card slot available in the shop. Don't mind if I do, especially with our free rerolls. And how about Jupiter would go insane. Thank you, I appreciate it. Maybe we're at the point where we decide we can afford to get rid of Space Joker. Hi, Tomo. I'll roll for 5. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Hack is also potentially like a really great card. But, or Joker, I should say. 35,000. Play only 1 hand. I would love to re-roll that boss blind, because only being able to play one flush is very tough. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play 2 pair. It's going to be a half decent hand, because we have Lusty Joker. Discard a flush to level up flush. I have a plan. I promise it to you. Now, I mean, this blind, we're going to be fine. It looks a lot worse than it is. Maybe it actually doesn't look bad at all. But, look, I told you we were going to be freaking fine, okay? We've even got hands to spare. I think that probably because we can only play one hand for the needle, we have to sell jokers to enable campfire to get over this boss blind. I don't want to do it. I like having space joker. I prefer having burnt joker, though, because it's much more reliable. Man, 4 spots kind of goes crazy, huh? Spectral Pack, just make a card better. That would be awesome. Another red seal would go crazy. I'm definitely not sending money to 0. So roll me. Steel card. I mean, like, a steel card seems great, but it's also... I play, like, every card in hand. But, you know, probably there's good value in that. A Fool card that gives us Uranus. I'm not interested. But imagine, bro. Imagine. I'm so due. That's like 7 in a row between Twitch and videos that I've not hit on. Okay, that's a full discard there. Levels up. I mean, I don't even know like what we're at now in terms of the level of our flush. It's level 24. That's pretty good. Now, see how many points this gives you. The flush gave us 41,000 with the steel card in hand. I think this is Space Joker's last hurrah, everybody. We don't have to decide now necessarily, but add the cell joke. The cell, one moment, please. I understand, by the way, there is a synergy here. Go straight flush. I think we got to commit to the synergy, actually. Sell Space Joker. I appreciate what you've done for me. Sell Astronomer. I'm unwilling to sell... There's no point in selling Chaos, but I'm unwilling to sell anything else. But I will buy Riffraff, which creates jokers for us every time we enter a new fight. And then it'll create one for us, we sell it. Even though it's only one, we sell it, and then we get an extra 0.5 on the mults. Like, there's a lot to like there. I'll roll for 5. I just... Pair... I don't know. I'll buy Venus for free. I just... Wait a minute. These are still free, even though I don't have the Joker anymore. Okay, remember, you can only play one hand. Our hands... This is actually a perfect scenario. Our hand should not be a spade flush. It has to be a heart flush. And the reason for that is... well, maybe it doesn't have to be. But we get the extra triggers off of Lusty Joker. So you could tell I got something cooking here. The thing is, like, the campfire is so important for score. Lusty Joker is so important for score. Burnt Joker is important for future scaling, and Chaos the Clown is already it's a negative Joker. So I don't see a good reason to sell anything, even though we would be getting more scaling off campfire. Now that may change at some point. At some point we may say, Burnt Joker, you gotta go. Yeah! Sorry, never mind. Burnt Joker, you can never leave. Don't forget, you're here forever. One day we may get a straight flush. It may happen. It may happen, people. It may happen. Admittedly, spades also giving us a benefit would be nice, but I don't think we have the joker space to really to mess about with it, quite frankly. So we're on our last ante, but we are also very large, 300,000 point blind. Am I insane to think that that's like so makeable? Okay, you get sold to give us scaling. I am going to play hearts. I mean, listen, we're not losing on this one. It's just a question of how to enable burnt joker. You could always just play this, and you'll probably draw. Why would you do that? Why would you risk anything at this point? It's play your spades. It's going to be trash, and that's fine. Discard your hearts. To upgrade flush. And then play what you get. And if this doesn't give it to you, you can still make one more flush and get there. We're gonna be totally fine. Good. You talk about good back of the napkin intuition on that one. And what is the point of this run? I don't love any of these, so we do rerolls. Emperor goes crazy. Emperor is useless, but it was... Oh, wow! You sell the tarot cards, bro! Of course! You don't have to sell jokers. You could sell the tarot cards. You fool. You buy this and then you freaking sell it, bro. My God, the man's a genius. You've created free ice cream. I would hold that for the time being. You discard your flush. And then you play the greatest flush of all time. Okay, so we're going to get over the very large blind. I don't know how much juice this has in it for endless, but this is probably like the easiest run I've had on a non-endless run. Like just in terms of getting to ante 8, like this is... I think it's almost impossible for us to screw this up. And I know that it's like, you know, you're invoking comedic timing when you say something like that, but I just really don't think it's going to happen. I'm also... if it could happen because of this. But there you go. Now ice cream is free, although it's going to be horrible because it's going to literally run out of space. I guess I should have sold it and then applied it to something else. Serenity now. Sorry, mistakes were made, but we're still chilling. We're obviously going to beat the next ante. This was just very inefficient for going endless. It's fine. Very large blind. You give us a joker. I would sell straight up. Now, I still definitely think you can just... I think you can play these so that the next... I guess we should have kept it because we would have gotten $5 off it. But this will then give you... We didn't get a flush. Okay, well then we bail. Okay? We've upgraded high card, but I really expected there was a 100% chance that we would get a flush that we could then discard the level up flush. We didn't, so we go with plan B. I have a feeling plan B is still going to look pretty good here. It's pretty good. Could be better. And now it seems like, I wouldn't say the writing's on the wall, but we definitely want to play hearts flushes more than spades flushes. Like, it's now critical. We made it, but it's getting a little tight. So let's go endless and see what we can get out of this. I don't think we have much more in us, but I could be wrong. This seems important to buy and sell. Like just the scaling off of it is really high. 0.5x on the mults versus like doubling a card. Come on. And then I'm like, well, you know what? Why don't, in this case, why don't we go High Priestess? And if none of the cards are the planets we want, let's sell them off. Free roll. We haven't skipped many blinds, and I don't think we're going to be able to skip many blinds. Honestly, now, though, I will say, I think we could definitely skip, like, we don't need riffraff, because we're willing to, like, just sell other less valuable cards. Like, if anything, we could buy this for 1, sell it for 1, and then we get free scaling, now that I think about it. Jupiter is a must purchase. Like, I'll stick with riffraff for now, but, like, it isn't what we want long term. It's too late to start working on an obelisk, I think. I'm very tempted to take a spectral pack. Try to put negative on a different Joker if possible. Red seal or polychrome. Okay, that's fine. We'll go red seal. I don't know if I can put it on a hollow card. So I'm gonna put it on a heart just because it gets the re-trigger. Obviously we have to do this. Clubs are buffed. That's a pretty easy sell in this household. Okay, we always try to play our trash. It's not trash, but like it's trash for us because we're trying to get a burnt Joker to pop. Then that allows you to discard this to upgrade flush. And at some point we're going to hit the limit of that strategy. But for now, just hold. What are we getting? 3.5 out of Campfire? That's pretty good. We're holding. Ice Cream's still chilling for now, and it's a negative, so like we would sell it for scaling at some point, but we don't need to sell it for space or anything. So I mean that's scaling. Arcana packs could also be pretty easy scaling. If we could get something that puts a card in our hand. We can't. Okay. Well, let's turn a spade. Let's turn a spade into a wild then, so it scores like a heart. Can you score like a heart when you fart? Can you... You know what I'm saying, people? You know what I'm saying here? How about buy Venus? Oh, I used it. Slow down, man. Buy this. We don't have to sell it right away. We go next. Hearts are debuffed. That's a disaster. I think we got to go all in. I'm not going to discard a flush here. Unless we draw 3 hearts next time, in which case I will probably discard in order to draw a spade flush, because it might be worth more. Oh, that was so close. I was going to say that's not even close, but that's not true. Here's what I'm telling you straight up. We play this. I know it's risky, but just hear me. We got to think about the future, bro. Discard your heart flush to upgrade flushes. Play a heart flush. It should still be good enough. That stings, I'll admit, but it was way more than good enough. And Ice Cream's hanging in there. Not forever, but for now. Now things get a little hot. 1 extra discard per round seems worth it for 10 bucks. We're using our discards strategically speaking. Jupiter is huge. And then if we get a Fool card, I would use it on Jupiter instead of just, you know, getting something to sell. We didn't get a Fool. We did get lots of money, though. And I still got 10 minutes here. I think we're going to lose before it becomes relevant. We're not making straight flushes. It's just not the way. This is a buy and a sell. And this is a buy and a buy and a sell and a sell just to keep us going. I mean, that's 2 gold or something to get our mult up that high is sicko mode, quite frankly. The heck are you? You get better for every steel card in our deck. Again, you're not that important anymore. But it would need to be the perfect Joker. A rare Joker might be the play. Even though it's going to be a little tricky for us to get 840,000. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. Sell me for the molt, obviously. We play spades. Just for now, just relax, okay? There's a method to the madness. I am gonna say forget leveling flush this time, just so we have enough hand space. In that case, I definitely should have just played my discards instead. That's a good point. I told you there's a method to the madness. Hearts are still gonna be better. It's upgraded high card. I was like, oh, I did it. I think we need to keep the steel card. Beautiful. Well met. I don't know, I just didn't say anything for a while. I thought it would get the people going. 2 discards remain. Don't mess with me, bro. 1 discard remain. Oh, you're a wild card. We got it. Because we needed to keep the steel card in hand. It's getting tight, okay? It's getting tight. But we did get there. Now, just bear with me here for a second. We can probably sell Burnt Joker as well. Ice Cream is coming to the end of the line, no doubt about it. High Priestess giving us 2 planet cards. What's the rare joke? Oh, that's the rare. I don't want that rare piece of junk, bro. That's the whole reason I went through this, was to get a Joker that's actually good. You give us tarot cards if we play with $3 or less. Are we going to be able to get that broke to give us tarot cards to sell every time? I feel like I'm kind of just taking another Joker that doesn't do enough for us. Like Riff Raff accomplishes the same thing, but we don't have to spend 65 bucks to enable it. Every played card counts in scoring. Roll me. If it contains a pair per planet used, you get buffed. We're rolling again. What are you rolling for? I don't know, okay? I'm rolling for Jupiters to get stupider. We already knew that. And then I'm rolling for Hierophant to sell. And for Saturn to sell. What do they want from me? 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. Green Joker. Doesn't necessarily have to be sold. We probably should just yeet Burnt Joker at this point. Okay, we know that that's a spade. We know this must be a heart. Yeah, we definitely want to sell this rather than getting 1 mult out of it that then gets multiplied. Sell it. It's a hot one. Because we don't know if you are a flush or not a flush. So I think you discard these. And then you got a flush. Now these are spades. So it's a little hot, but just give it a second, bro. We're gonna get there. That much is known. I still have 7 minutes before I have to leave for daycare. I really thought this run was gonna be like 22 minutes long. We got there. This is a spicy time because Ice Cream has to go and Burnt Joker should go. But then we need the right things to replace them. Jupiter is just, it's a must purchase. Gains 8 chips when a 2 is played and scored. Too late. Kills our other Jokers. Too late. Jumbo Arcana pack. Necessary. I would love to convert 3 spades to hearts. Just because hearts are worth so much more for us at this point. We've unlocked another Joker. If we're being real. There's no reason to sell it. We might as well just wait till you... Oh, but you do give us $5 and the extra... That's true. That's true. Well, I would sell you to upgrade. Get a free reroll. Welcome back. Buy. Sell. Buy. Sell. Buy. Sell. $5 roll. Buy. Sell. You know what? first card played gets re-triggered. We'll run that for a second. I think it's time to sell. And the reason is we can then get 2 jokers to sell off of Riff Raff. So, no, we can't because it was a negative. 7.2 million? Have you lost your mind? I mean, you got to do something. It doesn't matter where these guys go. 7.2 million. We got a long way to go, guys. We need the best heart flush in human history. I can't burn every discard I got trying to make it happen. Okay. We're not gonna make it. The only way for us to make it is basically to unload these 2, and then, I mean, like, even then, this is extreme prayer ball. I'm happy with how we did, don't get me wrong. I think we did really well. I've never seen a hand get as high as level 33 before. But, like, this is just, it's just an untenable situation. And that's fine. Well, like, listen, did we make some mistakes somewhere down the road? Probably. But no ballot is going to make up the difference between 7.2 million and 1.5 million, I think. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. If you did too, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And I'll see you next time. See ya!